Okay, welcome to a stream of Summer Days at Hero U. This is a game I'm looking forward to. It's currently in Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter is currently around about 70-75% complete. It's 1,210 backers, and it's by Laurie and Corey Cole, who are the creators of Quest for Glory, which is one of my favourite series from the 90s, and grew up in those kind of adventure games and King's Quest, Space Quest, and all those kinds of games. And then I played Hero U Rogue to Redemption this year, which was pretty damn good, and gave me those nostalgic feels of playing those old school games, but in a new school setup. And now Summer Days is their next project, so fingers crossed they can get enough money through the Kickstarter campaign and continue their development so they can keep making these great games. So just wanted to jump into the game, the demo. You can get the demo through Steam or itch.io, I think it is. This one's through Steam. And let's get stuck in. This cool castle perched above the sunny shores of Sardinia is Hero University. It's where I go to school. Why do I go to school for heroes? Good question. Buried deep below the castle is the Disbarred Bard's classroom. So those of you that have played Hero U Rogue to Redemption will recognise some of these scenes. Summer Days is actually a prequel to Hero U Rogue to Redemption. So you'll see some locations of the school and that kind of thing, and some of the teachers perhaps. Buried deep below the castle is the Disbarred Bard's classroom. That's the polite public title for the Rogues class. A rogue is kind of a do-gooder thief with a conscience, at least in theory. We're not supposed to talk about that. So there I was, doodling in my handbook, just waiting for class to be over. We got Fritz Ferdson, best buds, Rodrigo de Guerre, jerkface, nice. Fräulein Appleberry. Huh? What? I wish to speak to you after class. Uh-oh, that can't be good. That's my instructor, Master von Erwald. He's the Disbarred Bard structure, Achtung. Kinda cute. Anyone can be a hero if they have the wit and will to become one. He's bossy. Master Gerhard von Erwald is one of the founders and patrons of the School for Heroes at Hero University. His staunch conviction that anyone can be a hero has become the primary tenet of our hallowed halls. He's a silver fox if you don't mind an authoritarian, don't mess with him kind of guy. You wanted to hear me say? Yeah, Fräulein, it concerns the minor incident at the headmaster's lecture last week. Oops. It was pretty funny, wasn't it, sir? I thought I saw you chuckle at the sight of the Hero U dressed like the headmaster. My reaction to the sheep in headmaster's clothing is not a point of discussion. The headmaster felt he was being deliberately mocked by the bleating sheep wearing his hat. But sir, you don't think I had anything to do with that, did you? I like the music. The headmaster's spare hat and jacket were behind a locked case, and only a skilled picker of locks could open it. That morning the U was reportedly missing from her pen, and you were reportedly missing from breakfast. And someone took the effort to button every jacket button on the U and neatly tuck up the sleeves so the U wouldn't trip. Fair enough. Why would you be the most likely suspect to come to mind? However, it is her Turk who accuses you of mockery. Turk is a evil dude. Mr. Turk. The total jerk, I agree. He's a piece of work. Students need to follow the rules and regulations at all times. They need discipline. Mortimer Turk is the administrator and adjunct to the headmaster. He makes certain that every student is properly placed in the class that best reflects his, her, or their talents and personality. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like many people. I don't like him. It's the Mutual Detestation Society. Mr. Turk has a grudge against disbarred bards, and you know he'll use any excuse to get at us. I'm aware of Herr Turk's attitude towards any member of this class. However, Herr Turk claims that he has a witness. A witness how? I made sure oh dear. I informed Herr Turk that I would make sure that you made recompense for the implied insult to the headmaster. So what am I to do? Right, I will not mock the headmaster 100 times on the chalkboard. That's a bit old school. I used to do that. I'll try to remember the not part of the will not mock. Rather than waste your time with meaningless busy work or pointless apologies for imaginary offences. I love this music. This music's from Hero U, Road to Redemption. I informed the headmaster that you would be put in charge of his pet project, the Harvest Festival. Me? I don't know the first thing about running a Harvest Festival. Then I suggest you improvise something. You have a knack for getting in and out of trouble. Put that talent to good use. Good afternoon, Fräulein. I trust you will make this festival a success. What do I do now? I guess I need to find someone else to con into taking over the festival. And find the dirty drat who ratted on me to Turk. So where should I go next? Oh cool, so now we've got a map of the Hero U grounds. That's awesome. So there's a ship, there's a sea monster, jetty. Oh cool, okay, so you got the main castle, this place, that place. So it looks like you got those three kind of areas. There we go. Yep, just those three. Alright, well let's go to, I guess we're still in the castle, so how about we go here. The practice fields are usually filled with warrior and paladin students. Not too many people around now. Guess they must be in classes. There, I see someone is practicing with a sword out there. Wow. Now there's something you don't see every day. A Minotaur. Hi there. Hello, small person. I am Muella. Nice. Who are you? I love the names and the punny names that they come up with. Don't you mean who are Moo? Who are Moo? Oh, I see. Moo. You're being a moozing. Actually, I'm just being Tilly. Tilly Appleberry. I'm a disbarred bard and I just want to have fun. It is good to meet you, Tilly. I'm a paladin. I love being a paladin. Don't you mean you're a cowardin? Ah. I would be a coward to deny it. I can see that this is starting of a beautiful friendship. We are friends? Good. I do not have many friends. How come? I mean, you are clever and nice. Yeah, people think all Minotaurs are stupid, I guess. That's horrible. I mean, you may be bull-headed, but you aren't bullish. So good. I love the puns. Oh yes, and I am able to laugh at a good joke. Speaking of jokes, have you heard about the upcoming Harvest Festival? Say something charming about the festival. Or Trixie, explain it. Let's go charming. Oh, I got +1 charm. The headmaster of this university is looking for someone special to put on a harvest festival to celebrate the end of this semester. You could be that special person. Ha 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 ho, yes, it is a funny joke. I wasn't trying to be funny. I think you'd be a great person in charge of the harvest festival. I am sorry to disappoint you, my new friend Tilly, but I am not a good person to run the Harvest Festival. Why not? I think you'd be utterly perfect. It's a festival, after all. A festival is where people get together to talk and have fun, is it not? People don't like to talk to me. People find me scary. I'm not afraid of you, and I'm people too, aren't I? Well, a person anyway. You are not like most people, friend Tilly. You are a good person. Hey, this is a school for heroes, right? I think that once they meet you, many of the students here will like you. Ah, it's dinner time, and I must rush to put away my equipment and prepare to dine. I am happy that you are my friend. Please forgive me for not being the friend you need to run the festival. So with Hero U Rogue to Redemption, you're in a university, and that gong is kind of the dinner the dinner gong after your day's activities. So you have to get back to the mess hall for your dinner, and you have to be there for curfew. Farewell. Huh? I thought that paladins were happy to do good deeds. I guess that running a festival just doesn't count. The dining hall, where eating is always an adventure, and Turk watches everyone like we were all swiping food from his plate. Late as usual, not too many people still eating. The food smells good, some sort of stew from a far off corner of the world, I guess. Okay, so where should I sit? I usually join Fritz at the table. He eats more than anyone else I know. I guess it takes a lot of food to feed that horse body of his. Let's sit with... You can sit with Muella or you can sit with Fritz. So she normally sits with Fritz, but we want a friend, Muella. Hi, Muella. What's moo with you? Friend Tilly, I am mute with wonder at your wit. Join me in this feast. The food is good, the company is better. So about the Harvest Festival. I wish that I could help with that. What about the other Paladin students? Do you think any of them could run the festival? I do not think so, friend Tilly. They are so caught up in who they are or what they want to be. Perspicacity. Say something clever? Make a joke. No, I don't want a joke. Perspicacity. Never heard of that. Say something clever. Let's do it. You know better, don't you? Sometimes small deeds can just be as important as grand gestures. Indeed, at times, small deeds of kindness are more important than heroic deeds. Anyone can be a hero every day by helping others. Yeah, but there's only so many times you can save the world. I still think you'd be a great person to run the Harvest Festival. You could teach everyone that Minotaurs can be friendly and fun too. You'll do a good deed and make everyone happy too. I don't know how to be friendly or fun when everyone I meet is afraid of me. Wait, what? Minotaur, it's time for you to leave here, Mr. Turk. Turk the Jerk. Thank you for joining me, dear friend Tilly. Mr. Turk, it's so nice to see your cheery face. Don't try to flatten me. I know you deliberately disrespected the headmaster by interrupting his speech the other day. If it were up to me, I'd have you expelled for insubordination right now. Why? I didn't break any of the school rules. Only because no one thought we needed to write the rules about mocking your instructors and headmaster. Believe you me, I'm going to record all the unwritten rules you've broken since you got here. I'll make sure they are written so that we can properly punish them the next time you decide to break them. Don't worry, Mr. Turk, I never break the same rule twice. I'll see that you don't get away from anything from now on, The upcoming Hero Year Harvest Festival had better make the headmaster proud, or else you will be expelled. I'm quite looking forward to it. Now get a mop and swab the floor before you leave. People eat here like they should be in a barn. I see. So where do we go now? Huh. This is cool. So this is the top-down view of the Hero U University. So good. So I wish I actually had this. This would be amazing if we had this in Hero U Road to Redemption. I actually had to draw like a little drawing of, you know, here's the shop, there's the dungeon, the wine cellar dungeon type thing, the training facility, the games room. This looks like the, what was that one? That looks like the healers rooms, mess hall, kitchen. This is the first floor, I think. Can't remember whose that room is. Then you got your, what's that one there? Yeah, can't remember. Oh, actually, that's the library. Very cool. So we can go to the games room or the practice room, and looks like nothing else yet. Alright, let's go to the practice room. The exercise room is usually packed with warrior and paladin students. That's why they are making an exercise area just for disbarred bards. Odd, it's almost empty. I guess it's so close to the end of the year, the buff bunch are off doing other stuff. But there is one guy here, and he's something to see. 79, 80, 81. Hi there. 84, 85, 86. Hello up there. 89, 90, 91. Hey you, can you hear me? Hold. 97, 98, 99, 100. There. I'm good. I've done my arm list for now. Was it das? What is it that you wish to interrupt my exercise with? I was just trying to say hello. Ah, good. Guten Tag to you. I'm Tilly Applebury. I am Junker Maximilian Mesny von Conan. Pleased to be meeting with you, Fraulein Applebury. You can just call me Tilly. Can I call you Junker? No, Junker is merely my title. You may call me Junker Maximilian, or perhaps Maximilian if you wish to be informal. Okay, Maxi, No, not Max. Never Maxi. I'm Maximilian. Junker Maximilian. Sorry, Junker Maximilian. No offense intended. I wanted to talk to you about the upcoming Harvest Festival. Say something charming. I'm going to charm people. +1 charm. So the headmaster wants to put on a Harvest Festival to celebrate the end of the semester. No. No what? Going to a festival would merely be a waste of my time. I have much work and exercise to do before the semester ends. A waste of time? It's a festival. It's a chance to get together with friends and have fun. I did not come to this school for fun. What did you come to this school for then? I am here to become the very best that I can be. Is there some rule that you can't have fun while you do your best? What is the fun in a festival? You talk, you eat, you drink, but you can do that anytime. But competing against others to prove that you are better, learning a new skill that you did not know before, accomplishing more exercises than you have ever done, that is where true pleasure is found. Junker Mesny von Conan, it is now time for curfew. Please return to your dorm room. Appleberry, what are you doing here? Go to your room immediately, or it will be 5 demerits. So, yeah, if you break curfew, Mr. Turk catches you and sends you back to your room. My bedroom. It's my home away from home. I don't usually spend a lot of time here. Places to go, things to do. Just because it's after curfew doesn't mean I have to go to bed. Exactly. It just means that I may need to be a little sneaky if I want to go somewhere. I don't want Tote to catch me up after hours. So that's a day in my life at Hero University. Of course, there's so much more to see and do. Play this demo again to meet some of the other interesting characters around the castle. Better yet, support our Kickstarter so that you can play the whole game when it's done. Yes, please do support the Kickstarter. Alright, so that was Tilly Applebury. So to learn more about Summer Days at Hero U, go to summerdaysgame.com. Amazing. Alright, let's see if we can hopefully choose the other character. This cool castle perched above the sunny shores of Sardonia is Hero University. Oh, okay. How can we change options? Nope. Title. Keep playing. I wonder how I choose the other guy. Alright, let's go to menu. We'll go to title. Quit to title. Menu. Options. How do I choose? No save games. How do I choose to play as if... unless Tilly is Steam only, maybe? Yeah, that's Tilly again. Let's go back. No options. That's okay. Quit to title. So that's cool. So that was a really quick demo and overview of Summer Days at Hero U. The music's awesome. I like the gentle art style. Having played Hero U Rogue to Redemption, I love now being inside the classrooms a bit more zoomed in. I love the outer map of the school. As I said, I'd love to see that map in Hero U Rogue to Redemption. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to find where you are and remember, but after you play, a few hours, you get used to where everything is. But yeah, I reckon I'm just gonna change over to the Kickstarter page, just so we can shine some light on that for the Coles. Okay. So this is the Kickstarter for Summer Days at Hero U, a light-hearted adventure story video game by Laurie and Corey Cole, creators of Quest for Glory and Hero U for all Windows, Mac, Linux, Android, iOS devices. Summer Days at Hero U is a light-hearted interactive tale of friendship, fun and folly, suitable for all ages. It's up to you to save the upcoming Harvest Festival at Hero University from imminent disaster or make it even worse. Will you forge lifelong friendships? It all depends on how you play the game. So I'll just play this quick video here. This gives you an overview of the whole game. So you've got Tilly Appleberry and Ifeo Kina. This story will be about heroes and those who wish very much to be heroes. This story be about me. I am Ifeo Kina, a wizard student at Hero University. Oh man, I'd love to be a wizard in these games. Hey, this story's about me too. Ah yes, this be my familiar Jaffa, the Meerbat. This is our story here at Hero U. And then you've got Tilly Appleberry, which we just played. This cool castle perched above the sunny shores of Sardonia is Hero University. It's where I go to school. Why do I go to school for heroes? Good question. Nestled among the rolling foothills of Ahwahnee, California, this is the fabulous flying Aardvark Ranch. It's the home of Transolar games, and we live there too. That's cool. I'm Corey Cole. And I'm Laurie Cole. We've been making games for over 30 years. Our first games were the Quest for Glory series for Sierra Online. An amazing series. And then Hero U. Our latest game is Hero U Rogue to Redemption. Now we've started a Kickstarter for our next game, Summer Days at Hero U. It's an adventure story game set during the summer session of Hero University. Summer Days is like 2 games in one. You can play as Tilly or as Ifeo. Each main character has a different cast of interesting and quirky characters. Your choices affect the story, so you can replay this game and enjoy it again and again. I can see that this is the start of a beautiful friendship. Summer Days also has a wonderful sense of humour. It will really move you. We love making charming, immersive and beautiful games. So please support our Kickstarter and help us make Summer Days at Hero U. Help us make more games for you to play. It's pun for all and all for fun. Alright, that was cool. 73% funded with 4 days remaining. So, what else can we talk about? In the hands of Tilly, you'll pun your way through 2 weeks of intensive summer session. You'll need to balance your love of games and practical jokes with the desire to make friends, talk others into helping with the festival, and maybe even learning some new rogue skills. Tilly's story is light-hearted and uplifting, but also exciting and challenging. What else? You can either play as Tilly or Ifeo Kina, a serious and studious male wizard from a Yoruba-like culture. Summer Days at Hero U becomes a serious and challenging adventure as you take on the role of Ifeo, is a wizard student who must use his magic to save the school while coming to terms with his own role in society. Ifeo was raised to be a warrior but magical in his soul. Nothing comes easily for him. For fans of our previous game, Hero U Road to Redemption, Summer Days at Hero U is a prequel to that game. It takes place during the summer before Sean O'Connor becomes a somewhat unwilling student at Hero U. As a disbarred bard, or a rogue student, Tillian will meet Master Gerhard von Erwald and Mr. Turk, and knows about the headmaster. With a diverse cast and narrative-driven gameplay, Summer Days is part visual novel, part adventure game, and a dash of light RPG for everyone who enjoys great storytelling. New players will enjoy the simple point-and-click interactions and light-hearted humour. More experienced players will dig into the nuanced puzzles and masterful game design by two of the most acclaimed designers. So the puzzles in all their games are fantastic. There's multiple, depending on your character, there's different ways of finishing the puzzles, and that's what I love about these games. The replayability is always there. Especially Quest for Glory, there was the three archetypes: the fighter, the magic user, and the rogue. And later on, the paladin was added, or you can become a paladin. And Hero U Rogue to Redemption is all about being a disbarred bard or a rogue. So there's with all Kickstarters, there's various different levels, and they all have different rewards. I can't remember which one I backed. One of these should show me. I'm logged in. That's alright. I'm not logged in. That's why. Okay, well that was a quick overview of Summer Days at Hero U. I really hope Laurie and Corey get supported, financially with this. So I'm in Australia at the moment. Currently 104,000 out of their goal of 144,000 Australian dollars. If it's in US dollars, 72,000 out of their $99,000 goal. 4 days to go. I'm sure there'll be some late booms to boost up the numbers. And I really, again, I love their games. I love what they're about. They do some live streaming. So even this Sunday morning for us in Australia, or Saturday evening, I think it is for their time, they'll be doing a live stream of Quest for Glory 4 Shadows of Darkness. So that'll be really cool to watch. You can watch that on their Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Transolar Games. And yeah, I urge you to support them if you can and carry on their game development journey. But for now, I've had a play of that demo. That's pretty cool. It'd be cool to find how to play a Feo. I think you can download that on maybe itch.io and see if it's over there. But for now, that is all of that. Cannot wait to play the full game if hopefully it gets funded. And yeah, hopefully they can continue developing great games. But thank you, and we'll see you later.